For my global interaction project, Interaction 2, I decided to take Arifa to an ASMSU meeting because student council was super important to me in high school. So I decided that I could introduce her to this, which will hopefully have an impact on me in college. Before and at the beginning of the event, I was just really excited for her to be there and experience, but I was also concerned that she would find it like super boring or be uninterested in what I was super interested in throughout my schooling experience. At the meeting, we were talking about the readership program, which provides like the U.S. Daily and the New York Times to students at Michigan State. So we started talking about that, and then we also started talking about the Red Cedar Log, which ASMSU is in charge of publishing. I personally believe that the topic's super cool just because we have an impact on it. So hopefully Rifa thought the same thing, and it seemed like she did. And afterwards, when we had to talk about it, she said that she was super interested into the whole idea, and which made me feel super awesome about it. At her school, she was not a part of a student council, which had a huge impact on me because it kind of broke my like social barrier and had the most impact that let me become who I am today. Watching her reactions, I think she was kind of excited about it. Maybe it was just like kind of like a fake face because I was like dragging her along to this and she didn't want to like be embarrassed like that she didn't find it exciting. But for the most part, I think that she did find it exciting, which was super awesome for me. In my personal behavior, I just try to be super inclusive with her too so that she could be involved in the discussion, or if I wasn't involved in the discussion, just make sure that I was talking to her about what she thought about the subject at hand. This whole like congregation of like a huge school coming together that has like an active in like the public sense, I think was newer to her, which was interesting to me because I have been aware of what happens like in student councils. So I think that was super interesting that she that her culture didn't necessarily have this in their private school setting, or that she wasn't involved in it in their private school setting. So it was cool to have her come with me so she could see like how that works and how I was able to have an impact or a voice in the large school setting that Michigan State is. With that being said, that can be totally overwhelming for a person if they are coming from a small private school and then coming to a 50,000 person school, which for myself it's overwhelming, and I came from a decent sized public school. So I give her props for kind of breaking her shell and coming with me, who was a total stranger a few weeks ago. Hopefully she could see like how student council had an impact on me. I was definitely 100% more involved in high school, which we kind of like talked about before. Like that's like what was my like bread and butter. And like now, like transition year, it's weird for everyone, even like me. So we were talking just how hopefully I can become more involved in the whole ASMSU or different governments that go throughout Michigan State, and then hopefully that will inspire her to want to join something too, and she could probably come to the next meeting with me if she wanted to continue to join. So far, that was my experience with her, and I definitely want to continue our friendship, you know what I mean? I want to continue talking, and I'm sure we will, just because we do have a class together.